Hi. Hi. Hello, hello. That was your jam? This is my jam. This is my new intro music. How's it going? My desk is a mess. How's it going? Letting some of this primer dry. But I'm gonna try to lock down this paint recipe. So I'm repainting my Nighthaunt. My Nighthaunt used to look like this. Obviously minus the grass on top. They were like neon ghosts. And I'm repainting them to look more like this, right? More inspired by this one. But we're gonna change up the recipe. We're like we're still going Bog Boys, just kind of trying to lock down a recipe basically. That's what I want to do tonight. I started with these colors and I think they look okay. Like a good base, like a good place to start. So I think I think that's kind of where I'm gonna like jump off from. I think these are good base colors. That way I can like lighten up the tan, the brown into like a tan, make it look dirty and gross, and then brighten up this dark sea blue green or blue, whatever. Brighten it up. So I think this is a good place to start. Is the music too loud? My bad, my bad. Me turn that down. Good morning. Good morning. How's that? Is that better? Too quiet? Too loud? But I think this is a good place to start. So, excuse me? You like these colors? So, I'm gonna start there and hopefully get to a good place. I think I'm gonna cheat in the airbrush today. Yeah, boogies. I'm gonna cheat in the airbrush today and try to get like a running start so I can like have like an idea of what I'm gonna do. Right? So we're gonna we're gonna zoom out a bit, show the airbrush, kind of get started here. So whenever I'm airbrushing, I like to start with just some flow improver. It helps keep the nozzle clean and everything. And I don't want to mix a lot of paint because I'm just gonna do one test model. And I'm gonna start with a dark neutral gray. Of course, it doesn't want to come out. Kidding me? Right, and this is gonna be really dark. So like I know it's gonna be really dark, but I want to work up a gradient. So I'm starting here. instead of jumping straight into bright neutral gray. And I'll keep pumping up the bright neutral gray. 3, 4, right? Keep it like 1 to 1. And yes, you definitely should not mix paint in your cup, but I'm not gonna buy another like tool to like mix paint in. So I'm just gonna mix in my cup. And just gonna test. Looks good. So now I'm gonna kind of keep it at a 45 degree here. Like this is just gonna kind of be all over the model. Let me zoom in so it doesn't focus on the airbrush, I guess. Right, so that's where we're at here. I might have overdone it, but that's all right. I'm gonna add a little more, well, a good amount more of the bright neutral gray. And since I got a lot more paint in here now, I'm gonna put some more flow improver. And hopefully that's nice and bright. And then here, I'm gonna move up higher. Rather, move the model a little bit higher at a more acute angle, I guess. So now instead of like kind of turning the model and getting this everywhere, I'm just kind of be selective and keep it on the one side. So there's like a dark side to the model, darker side to the model. And I'm gonna dump this. I'm gonna dump that and just with a squeezy bottle, just get all the paint out there. I don't want it. I don't care if it's super clean in there. Uh, I don't even actually want it that clean. I just want it empty so I can put some straight up white now. 3, 4. All right. And now I'm gonna be targeting basically just the skin of the ghost here and his face, and probably his weapon a bit. So once again, I'm just gonna do a little test, make sure it's flowing right. Right. And it is a little bit thin, so I am gonna turn the air pressure down. And hopefully, ooh, yeah, that's pretty good. So now, just carefully aim for his hands. The sword. So I'm getting some speckling. I'm probably going to have to turn the air pressure up a little bit. Back over here to the hand. And I'm pulling the action back just very, very little. And I know it doesn't make sense, but I am going to target just the face here specifically. Because we want his face to kind of stand out, right? And I think I'm going to get a little more brightness over here in this corner. And just kind of makes a triangle of brightness with like my bright spots here. You're here for your 3-stream streak. That was hard to say. What's up, gamers? What's going on, Seb? Right. So, again, I want to use the airbrush as much as I can. Just because I do have like 25 of these to paint. Eating some leftover lo mein. Oh my god, that sounds good. I do got to put wrestling back up on my phone, but you'll be back. Okay. I hope your favorite wrestler loses. What is up, Mungo? Y'all, if you are in need of 3D printing services or any fun models, hobby tools, go check out Mungo. Mungo is a great friend of the community. Okay. Mungo's on vacation? Absolutely not. No breaks. I'm just kidding. Enjoy your vacation. I hope you're resting and getting the relaxation you need. All right. Okay. So I started with this, what is this? Beastly Brown or whatever from Vallejo? Vallejo? Yeah, Beastie Brown. Hell yeah. You deserve it. So I'm being careful to kind of try to keep the paint on the bottom cloak. You're nervous about the Lord of the Rings category specific rules for your entry idea? Why is that? I didn't know there was like a different goalpost, so to say. They're specifically because of the Tolkien estate and GW having very limited rights to it. Gotcha. I think we got most of these. Most of what I wanted to cover here. I'll give it a second pass just for good measure. Nothing in planning specifically breaks the rules, but they're nitpicky enough I could see them just saying no. I'd have to read the rules to be able to judge because I didn't know they had like different guidelines. Keep your boobs crossed. That's gotta hurt. But you're not gonna use the pillars. And then for the top cloak, I'm gonna go with this dark sea blue. Again from Vallejo. Oh man. Before stream today, I made this playlist, so I hope you guys enjoy it. Ooh, perfect. All right. Bah. All right, good enough. This might sound like a oh no, my steak is too juicy, but your lo mein is kind of saucy. No, that's possible because then when you slurp it, it's like you get sauce all over your face. I feel that. I can see that. Oh, it's too strong and salty. Okay. Also, also a valid complaint. Okay, so that's kind of where I wanted to be here. So I can start developing this formula here. I wonder. Okay, it's not that bad. It's not that bad. I forget what I was painting with this though. What was I painting with this? All right. I think I'm gonna try to work on the brown first. Yeah. And I'm just gonna clean up this overspray. Back. Angle this down a bit. Oof, there we go. So I can paint a little more comfortably. I know. I got some more stickers to add. They're not friend stickers, but they are cute. You guys want to see them? Save a room for mine? There's plenty of room. There's plenty of room. Sticker showtime? They're pibbles. They're pibbles doing Animal Crossing things. I got some more. Hold on. Hold on, I got some more pibbles. I heart pibble. And then I got some more pibbles. And you can get all of these pibbles too at the Pib Pro Shops. It's Pibble time over here. Watch my belly. Yay. You gotta put the Pro Shops one on my vehicle? I might. But if it's on my car, it might get ruined. I don't want that. I think this is a good, like, brown base. I'm not gonna lie. I think the Pib Pro Shops one is gonna go in my water bottle. All right. So that light umber might be a little too light for what I want. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, it's not light enough. Look at that. They're like the same color. Yeah, no bueno. Dark umber isn't dark as the bottle looks. Yeah, but they're too similar in like tonal values. So I want something a little with a little more punch to it. So maybe I'm gonna try this. See how that looks. Yeah, that's better. That's a bit better. Ooh, why are you blue? Okay. Oh yeah, this paint is a little thick. You use warm brown for what though? Because I'm not trying to make these look like leather. I'm just trying to make them look dirty. Warm brown for what? Is that Little John? My God, I hate you. I hate you. You're so confused on what's happening? What do you mean? What are you confused on? Why are your browns being targeted? I'm not I'm not targeting your browns. I'm not saying anything about your browns. I'm not even using Pro Acryl. How can I be targeting your browns? Do I have the Flameon set? No, I do not. I do not have the Flameon set. I don't even know what colors are in that. What colors are in that set? The golden brown or drab brown, if you want a little greenish brown too. I don't think I want a greenish brown. I think I want to stray away from a greenish brown because I'm gonna have a lot more green on the rest of the model. Everything to make non-metallic metal gold. Well, I'm not trying to make non-metallic gold. Just want to make like a dirty looking robe. And I'm hoping to be able to punch up the brightness to like a khaki. Yeah, yeah, I know. I don't want to have to like swap through several paints though, you know what I mean? Because I gotta replicate this color scheme. What 25 times, 21 times, 24 times? So the less paints I have to like cycle through, the better. Single bottle colors are easier for you. Hey, each their own, man. I'm not yucking your yum. I also just do really like limited palettes, so it's it's definitely like a personal preference. Like, but this is what we no, not the light umber. We've got three colors on here and mix them together. Yeah, but you're painting like one-off models. I'm not a hater. You're painting one-off models, and I have to replicate this. So I want to be able to do it, like come up with something that is easily repeatable. It's hard to tell sometimes. Ever since you became an award-winning painter, I'm not. I'm not judging. I never said that. God damn it. How's that looking? You have another model you never finished for your army? Oh yeah, the big bow. I'm so glad that even when I'm gone, people are here to give me a hard time. Thanks. You missed it. I was showing off the pibbles. So I know I said I didn't want to use a ton of colors, but I do want some of that floral yellow on the tan. Floral yellow, floral orange. I am humble. I'm like the most humble person here. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna pull out an off-white here. Or should I just go straight white? No, I'll do an off-white. Because I don't want it to be too attention-grabbing. Can't even spell humble. Yes, I can. Alright, let's try to just pick out some, like, very, very few spots here. And kind of give it like a ghostly. Oh, Everyone thinks he's nice and charming. I don't know one person that thinks I'm nice. Notice how I agreed with the charming. It's fine. I've been bullied my whole life. You don't know how you want to paint your very spooky boys? I have some. I can show you some examples if you want. Are we doing this Airbnb for Adepticon? Maybe, I don't know. I have the book for them, Poopy Paints. If you want, I can show you their examples. Oh yeah, that adds so much. I'm waiting. I'm so glad that looks as good as it does. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That I'm happy with that. You want to sign up for classes this year? Maybe you'll learn something because it isn't happening in here. One, not a teacher. Two, you're here for free. I I I think we kind of nailed that, like first take. The brown at least. I think I can come back in with like some speed paint and do some like um and get some like coffee staining going on the cloak to make it look like, you know, like water dirty yuck words. Like I want like this dark one. Looks really good, dude. Thanks. Dirty brown water. Exactly. Classes are overrated. I don't I can't say I agree with that. That being said, I've never taken classes that are like painting classes, just like the classes that are like how to effectively tell stories with your models and stuff like that. So I'll see how this looks when it dries. Dirty brown water. Did I nail that? That Alan voice? And, well, not everyone's like you, dude. I think this brown is just a little too similar to what we got underneath. But whatever. You know what? I might not even go with that idea. So it's okay. I think now for the cloak here. I do want to eventually work up to this one. And start with this. And possibly this one. I don't have ideas and I don't know how to improve, so I think forcing myself in a classroom will help. I agree. Wait, you never answered. Do you want me to show you the paint schemes they have? Maybe some inspo? Um, I know they got a color schemes page section here. It's like some of them. So that's like the regular generic one, and these are some of the other different factions. Can you borrow that book? Yeah, for $60. I think it has like painting tutorials too. Yeah. Scarlet Doom is hot and sexy. I didn't really fuck with it in like that the last edition. That's kind of why I didn't go with it. I gotta buy a new one because GW fucking sucks. They're doing all right with white sheets. Let's see. Put some of that down. Some Scooby Doo level Nighthaunt. Oh my god, wait. I forgot to show off one of the Pibbles. Look at this. Hold on. Make it bigger. Okay. Um so I'm gonna mix some of this regular old green with this. And let's see how this looks. We do have ads coming up in 4 minutes here. So I'm gonna try to get something done here. Gotta get ready for work. Have a good day. Be safe. Stay out of trees and trouble. One like the Charlie Brown with all the holes. I got a rock. Yeah, just like that. I think that's too big a jump. And just a reminder, we got ads coming up in 1 minute here. Don't sub. I only stream once a week, so it's not worth it. Get up, go hug your pets, go say hi to a different streamer. Make sure you come back, though. Do something. Don't watch the ads. I'm going to get up myself. I'm going to go get some water. And I'm going to come back and try to get more work done on this ghosty boy. You're not my mom. You want to watch them? Hey, that's fine. You can watch them. I know Not a Gamer likes to send me the Garfield commercial where he like is at the vet and is obese and he's like lasagna, yum. Am I your only subscriber? I don't know. I don't keep track of it, but probably. No, you're not. You can't be. I've got 4 sub points. There's 4 of you freaks. Are the ads going? Did I miss that? Did I miss it? Yes, they're going. I'll be right back. Interrupt the BRB screen. Go stretch. Go drink some water. Behave. Okay? All right. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. I'm gonna let's look at this with the desaturate on. Sorry, forgot what I was doing. Okay. Yeah, that green is doing a good job. Yeah. Yeah, I think we're gonna keep going with it. What was that music? The song that just played was the girl singers, or is it or this one? Girl singers. That was Stone Ocean by Stone Ocean by Ichigo from Kisedakudan. It's the intro to one of the JoJo seasons. It's good, right? All right. So I think I think this is looking pretty swampy. And now I do have like some dirt texture up here. And I'm gonna start getting some browns to start differentiating it from the cloak. I think I do need like a dark to darken this brown up though. Ooh, yeah, that looks muddy. I think I'm just gonna get some of this lime green. Start just kind of putting it all over the moss here. And try to get some variation of green. I think that's reading as moss and yuck. I'm gonna need to thin down a little bit of this brown. Get it nice and runny. And kind of dial it back up here. Just in like random spots. It's giving moss. Thanks. Do a little zoom up here. I think I have to like I'm gonna just wet this brush because this is the old formulation of the speed paint, so I'm gonna just come at it with a wet brush and clean up some of this coffee staining and make it look more purposeful instead of like I just kind of dabbed it on there. Hey, Spooky James, what's going on? Currently trying to figure out a paint recipe for my Nighthaunt here. Mossy Nighthaunt. Yes, we are. That's where we're at so far. You've been practicing some cloaks so you can do them justice. So I'm actually repainting these. I originally had them painted how Dana Howell has had hers painted. And they used to look like this. But I think doing them like this is definitely because I kind of stumbled upon this idea just messing around on stream one day, and I loved the idea, and I was like, you know what, I think I'm gonna repaint my army because this is like this is my idea, like this is my little my little thing, and this is Dana's, and it was like one of my first like beginner painting projects, so I think it's appropriate for me to give it the old college try. Vibrant, yeah. All my armies are very vibrant. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, like my Skaven are like bright red, and my what's it called? My Maggotkin are all Pokemon colored. You went with black. You went black with red highlights for your first set of Night Haunts. Ooh, that stinks. Hopefully, it's not something like you can't fix. Well, rather easily fix because stripping paint is such a pain in the butt. Hell yeah. When I was lifting consistently, this was my go hard song. I broke many I broke many PRs to this song. I don't know what it is, but the song gets me pumped up. This song always brought out the energy for me. One thing I was planning on trying to keep the blue for the skeleton bits, the ghostly bits. So maybe I'll try to do that. What color are whetstones normally? Let's look that up. Let's just do a quick little Google search. Hmm. They're like kind of gray. Yeah, a little dance party gets you going. Okay. So this might not be the move or the right call here, but I think I'm gonna start on all of them basically. I'm gonna just highlight the brighter spots of the ghostly parts, and I'm just gonna go in with fluoro all over. I'll try it. I'll try it on one hand, and if I like how it looks, I can I know what to do. And if I don't like how it looks, I'll try different little recipe on one of the other limbs. Is fluo the color name? It's fluorescent cold green. And exactly, it's just paint. Because this isn't super bright when I lay it down, but I think with the mix of paints and stuff that are on the arm, and then the highlights I just kind of sketched in, I think it's gonna work out. So I'll see. We'll see. It is very dry in here. I definitely jumped the gun because I'm putting it all over, but I'm really loving how it's actually coming down here. So I think I am just gonna go with that idea. I think so too. I think I got to get a little brushful here and just dump it into the eye, so the eye is a little bit darker. Oh, because of your custom trench team, you had to order a vibrant orange on your latest Reaper order? Hell yeah. If I can make a recommendation, this set, fluorescent green, fluorescent red, fluorescent orange, fluorescent pink, fluorescent yellow, and fluorescent purple from Pro Acryl, avoid it. Do not get it. They are all ass. They're way too thick. They dry super streaky. As far as fluoros go, Golden has treated me right. But get this to focus here. You can focus. Come on, girl. There you go. I'm not gonna lie. I think I could. Okay. All right. Let's see here. I don't want to get too crazy and do like rusty metal. It's too bad because that purple looks tasty. Yeah, but it's super thick. All right. And I think to kind of tie it together here, I'm gonna mix that dark sea green or whatever, dark sea blue into this dark warm gray to give it a like a cool tint. And I'm gonna start painting the chains here. I think that's one thing I kind of try to keep in mind when I'm painting an army, and why I like just using a limited palette for army painting is just because you end up having to mix your colors, so you'll have a little bit of the colors like within each other. Does that make sense? So like it kind of creates like a little mother color situation going on, and it really makes like the piece kind of harmonize, like the colors harmonize together. But I won't lie, I think I'm really happy with this recipe we're coming up with here tonight. This was another one of my pump up songs. They're looking properly spooky but extra. You love the direction? Thank you. I don't know if I've shown them or if you've seen them, but or seen it. Hey, big head. Hey, what's up, Bubby Killer? What's going on, birthday girl? Spooky James. I don't know if you've seen it, but the inspiration for this model was this guy for this color scheme rather, and this was a four color challenge. Birthday, happy birthday! But but yeah, this is kind of the inspiration. I don't know where it came from, but we knocked it out here on stream. We even trimmed the tufts down with like a hair trimmer, and I got talked into repainting these guys. It didn't take much talking, but that's where I'm at. Bobby, it's so good to see you. I hope you had a wonderful birthday. That's some sick painting. You want to see some other stuff? Let's see. We finger painted this guy, this girl, this lady a couple weeks ago. We finger painted her. She's a misprint, so I didn't mind finger painting her. Let's see what else we got a robot. Got a little robot. What else we got up here? So this is a collaboration between friends. I painted this part, and then someone else painted this, and someone else painted that. Uh, these are some award winners. Yeah. I almost shit myself. The lady that designed this model, she shared it on her Instagram, and I was so stunned. And last but not least, that I have within reach at least. This one got a silver. I don't know how, but 'cause I literally just was doing that for funsies. Like it took me like a day to paint it. Yeah, it's all painted with this. Oh wait, I got a cute pink little frog. I think I painted her in November. Yeah, do a lot of painting. That's for sure. Strong fine shading. That's great. Thanks. Strong line shading. I think when I got feedback from the judges, they were like, "Your lines could have been better. That's why you only got silver." And I was like, I wasn't expecting to get anything on it, honestly, because I was literally just having fun. But yeah, just it's all just acrylic paint. Nothing special. We are gonna have to wrap up here pretty soon though. So I'm gonna just I know I just mixed up some paint. I'm just gonna try to highlight some of these chains. I don't know, I know. I'm crazy for going with a non-metallic metal style, but it's fine. You should have like a little paint class. I I don't think I'm anywhere near good enough to teach people because more often than not I'm kind of stumbling my way through this through the process. Um there is a store in around here that that they did ask me if I teach and I'm like, "No, I don't. I'm too dumb." I try to impart wisdom here once a week, but we often get sidetracked. Dumb. Just tell me where to paint. That's the thing. Half the time I'm like, I don't know where to start. Like tonight has been all about figuring out how to paint this guy. You do teach? You should teach, you do teach. It's the imposter syndrome. I'm still waiting to hear what the models for Resin Beast are gonna be. Cause I'm so down to do that again. That event was so fun, and seeing my model next to like models painted by other people that I know and admire was like such a cool feeling. The song has been stuck in my head all freaking day, and it's because of a Godzilla Junior meme. How weird is that? So I'm putting some of this fluoro into the gray mix here. I really want to cool it down. And I'm just gonna try to smooth out these hatches and giving them like a cooler temperature here. And same thing, just trying to dull down some of this bright white I put up. And make it look not so like, so bright, I guess. Lurk, hey, what's going on, Chimera? Enjoy your lurk while you can. I'm getting ready to wrap up here pretty soon. It's it's peepaw hours, and this melatonin is starting to kick in. Ooh, we got them swampy boys. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Look how many more I have to paint. Oh, it goes all the way back. It's like 30 models almost. But I'm just trying to get a color scheme figured out, like a color recipe, so I could kind of cruise through them. And I think I landed in a good spot. Oh, right. I totally forgot that shouting out thing. But Bubby Killa is a good friend. She does ASMR. She's an ASMR VTuber, and she's a nice, fun person. And obviously Chimera and Jamie, excellent people and excellent friends. Oh my God, wait, Chimera is Tyranids, they're bangers. So freaking good. Make sure to give Chimera and Jamie and Bubby Killa a little follow. Follows are free. Oh my god, was that the whole playlist? Nah, don't follow me. Please follow Jamie. Jamie is very much a huge inspiration to myself. Oh, and here's Poopy Paints. Let's see here. Copy link. This is the playlist for tonight. If you liked it, Dream Your Hair looks great today. Thanks. I haven't watched it in 3 days. That was the playlist for tonight. Healthy and curly and nice. Thanks. It's because I don't watch it. That's why wash it. That's why it looks healthy. The last thing I'm gonna do, I swear. Because this melatonin is kicking in, and you're gonna have to see the Hat Man pretty soon. So I'm not gonna lie, the sword non-metallic metal was pretty unsuccessful. So I'm definitely gonna have to revisit that. But I think for everything else, I'm really happy where I landed. I think I think the colors we got picked out for this recipe are gonna be easy to reproduce. Tell them I'm keeping my 15 bucks. Oh, no. I'm friends with them. We're cool now. Yeah. I'm definitely happy with how this is coming out. Um, do I really want to do 30 non-metallic swords? Yeah, I do. I did it once. Not very well, not very good, but non-metallic style. So I don't know. I don't know. I I'm like I think the skin came out a lot better than I was expecting. Is my new paint water cup close? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Check out my new paint water cup. Oh man, I love it. All right, but that's it. That's it for today. I'm tired. I'm about to fall asleep. I'm happy though. It's not relatively low color count color scheme because I think we got everything on there with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 colors. With these 8 colors. Yeah, watch the belly of the brush. Wait, check this out. Check this out. All right. Thank you for hanging out, y'all. Thank you for saying hi. Um, yeah, come back next week. Next week I'll might be working on more ghosts. I might be working on something else. Who knows? But I'm really happy with where I ended up here. Yep, yep, yep. I know the sword is not great. Don't say it. Yep, my good friend, not a gamer, got him for me. Early Christmas present. All right. Have a good night. Thank you for hanging out. Please stay out of trees and trouble. Be good. Be safe. Bye. Bye.